Hi, this is Scoggett, and this video is pertaining to the IRS. That's the Internal Revenue Service, the people that take their taxes and just because they can. And I went down to the IRS yesterday with my wife, and the reason for this was because she's going to start drawing Social Security benefits. She's of age and she's going to draw the benefits. And I needed to find, since I knew they were taxable, I wanted to find out how much taxes I would have to pay at the end of the year. And that's why I went down there. That was the reason. So I go over there and went inside the federal building, which is a federal building. It has all the federal government stuff. And went through all their hoopla with scanners, wands, and you have you. And finally made it to the IRS. Well, walk in, and the guy behind the desk, he's got hair to the middle of his back in a ponytail. I don't have any problem with that. And he says, do you have an appointment? I said, no, I didn't know I needed to have one. And he said, well, just take a seat over there. So I went over there, me and Mrs. Scott, we sat down. And there was like, I guess, about maybe 3 people in there besides me and Mrs. Scoggett. And he was helping them, and we got them out of the way. Then he asked, what are you here for? And I told him, I said, well, I need to find out how much, like, my wife is going to draw Social Security benefits, and I need to find out how much taxes I'm going to have to hold out of the checks in order to meet, to pay them. He said, well, he said, come on over here. So I went over there. And he told me, he says, well, he says, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a book. I said, okay. So he gave me this book, which is a 1040. Brought it to this page, and he said, right there is a worksheet. He says, take your income and figure it out. And I'm like, so you can't tell me how much taxes I'm going to have to pay? He said, no, I'll do the worksheet. That's what it's there for. And I even brought my tax statement. And I told him, well, can you look at it? I think I'm over the limit, and she might be charged like 85%. He looks at it, and he says, yeah. He says, you're over the limit. He says, what you might consider, he said, if you want to pay lower taxes, he said, getting you a lower paying job. He said, because you're making too much money. I'm kind of like looking at this guy, and I'm like, how the heck am I making too much money? I said, you're sitting there probably right now making $50 an hour. That's nothing near to what I'm making. You're telling me I'm making too much money? And all what he kept on saying is, pertain to the worksheet, pertain to the worksheet. And this was like, I guess it was getting to be 12 o'clock, and then he was telling everybody in there, he says, I'm going to have to set everybody up for an appointment, because he says, I'm fixing to leave for the day, and this office is going to be closed. I'm like, here it's 12 o'clock noon, and the IRS office is closing? Come on. That's the IRS, so I guess they can do what they want. I look at it like this with the IRS. They're not happy till we're not happy. And that's the way it is. But the point what I want to get across to everybody is I knew just as much when I walked in that place as I did when I walked out of that place. So today what I did is I took my taxes and everything, went to see my CPA. I should have done that in the first place. I mean, I don't know why I didn't. And he was like, once I told him about the situation, within a matter of seconds, he told me exactly how much taxes I was going to have to come up with. And here the IRS is taxing you and can't even relay that to you. That don't make any sense to me. I tell you what, the IRS, I mean, I don't really have anything good to say about them. And the people they got working for them, if they want to pay me $50 an hour to tell someone to make an appointment, man, I can sure do that, because $50 an hour, that looks pretty good. This is Scoggett, and I guess my main expression to you is don't go to the IRS. It's a worthless cause. They don't know what's going on. They can't even tell you how much taxes you're going to have to pay, yet they'll tax you. And if it's not enough taxes, they're going to come and get you. So there you go. This is Scoggett, and this is just my words of wisdom. Don't go to the IRS. And appreciate all you viewers and subscribers, and y'all take care.